Hey guys, Taro here bringing you a 2v2 today. The map is Rails and Metal. Playing for you today, spawning in the south. We have Sturmtiger Neff and Sturmtiger Gaddafi, both playing as Austere. Gaddafi has Storm, Jaeger Armor, Elite Troops, and Neff has German Mechanized, Mobile Defense, and Elite Troops. Playing in the north, playing as US Forces, is Sturmtiger J, who has straight away selected Infantry Company, probably the most viable 2v2 US Forces commander. And teaming up with him will be Sturmtiger GreatSerdj, who has Guard Motor, Shock Rifle Frontline, and Guard Rifle Combined Arms. So yes, all Sturmtiger affair, Sturmtiger in-house match. So we'll see how we get along here. Looks like the Allies are not going to try contest this garrison. Often this is a hotly contested area. Sometimes see people rushing to this garrison from the south spawn, which is actually viable. Especially if you're playing against double Austere, as they usually have to put down their tech structure before running to this garrison. So if you send your squad straight there, like Jay could have done with his re-echelons, he probably could have gotten in there first, stolen that garrison, and then really made the southern team fight for that. But that is not the case. Largely uncontested so far. Everybody's capping away, capping strong. We see a sniper from GreatSerdj. What do we see? No, just a few team weapons coming up for the double Austere team. First real engagement here. Combat Engineers versus Grenadiers at a long range. Grenadiers quickly pick up a model, but double rifles rotate, applying a lot of pressure to these Grenadiers. Probably need to backpedal. Well, now they're under sniper fire from the right hand side.
We are losing a sector.
Looks like the MG is been repositioned to join in on this combat. Sniper continues to snipe away from the outskirts. Mortars moved up, blasting away at those re-echelons, which are also being suppressed by this MG in the garrison. MG42 failing to suppress this squad behind heavy cover. It is inflicting a bit of damage though. Still, that's one Gren squad having to retreat, and the other one's trying to backpedal for a soft retreat, and this is also a relocation of the MG42 for Gaddafi to a safer location. So Allies off to a pretty good start in terms of map control. They have both munitions under their control, and that's always nice.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
We see that Gaddafi has now invested a bit more heavily into Grenadiers after going for that early MG. So no snipers from him. Neff on the other hand has picked up the Austere mortar, which is always nice, very accurate when auto firing as the Austere mortar. Oh, so that's double snipers from GreatSerdj. Oh, and he got caught out there by those Grenadiers. Had to retreat. Oh, down goes the lead model, in fact. Oh, took a few more shots as he ran across that road, but did manage to get away to safety. Still, it's going to be quite expensive to reinforce, and he probably even needs healing because that one low model of sniper is quite low as well, about half health. Conscripts into cover, and Grenadiers trying to flank that, but I don't think they quite have. I believe those conscripts are still mostly under heavy cover there, so they're trading quite well in the 2v1, and sniper is actually rotating. And that should force away those Grenadiers shortly. We see the US forces going for a rather aggressive ambulance, trying to provide support for these riflemen as they lay siege to this garrison. Ooh, and that's a rear echelon squad that went down probably to a rifle grenade up here somewhere, I imagine. So all those rifles did get suppressed, and now they have a long and nasty run home across all this negative cover. Luckily those two grenadiers in their retreat path have also been forced to retreat. Oh, and that one gets picked up there by, I think, the sniper, but maybe the conscripts as well. So, whoa, down goes the ambulance. That thing was way out of position. That was a very ambitious push from that ambulance. Ended up going down there. So I think that means that the Axis are off to a slight manpower advantage and fuel advantage as well now. We're taking down that ambulance and that rear echelon squad compared to just that one lone grenadier for the Allies. Sniper blasting away at these greens. Looks like they're trying to jump into the garrison, take advantage of that received accuracy change, but no, they're just going to retreat. I think they've fixed that now, that snipers only have about a 50% chance to actually kill a model in a garrison. I know that there were some changes to that recently, or maybe some changes to that in the next patch, but
anti-tank gun has arrived.
you should be able to do that. Try and keep your squads around a bit longer under sniper fire. Jump into garrison. So it looks like the captain's trying to hunt down this half-track, which is actually being upgraded with the flammenwerfers, the flame projectors. Interesting selection. You don't see the flammenwerfers very often these days. Quite good at chasing down shock troops, and probably quite good at chasing down snipers. Actually, they may not be as good after all the flame weapon changes at chasing down snipers anymore. Good against team weapons, and we see that Serj, as side-teched after going for 2 snipers, has now gone for 2 Zis guns. So he has plenty of AT, and that's good because Soviet AT guns are much stronger than the US forces counterparts. Whoa, down goes the sniper to that grenadier in the building. A nasty LMG blast there finishes the job very quickly. So Axis off to a pretty good start now, having taken down ambulance, sniper and rear echelon squad. And losing 1 grenadier as far as I'm aware of. But here comes the Stuart. Looks like it's going to take a Faust. It's going to slow down its progress, but here comes a pack as well. Imagine that's going to start blasting away. Stuart can take 3 shots in a Faust, so... Oh, is it 2 shots? No, it's 2 shots in a Faust. I don't know. It's quite late and my mathematical brain is not working too well. I believe it's 2 shots in a Faust. And all die from 2 shots in a Faust. Whoa, is this barrage there, blasting away at the pack, almost clearing it, down to very low health. Pack out, so also firing away. Pack out, so actually received some ninja buffs if you haven't read Cruise's ninja buff patch changes thread on kotu.org. I highly recommend that. Stay up to date with what route doesn't let you know in the patch notes. Looks like the Stuart's going deep, trying to knock out the flammenwerfer, but has now taken double Fausts, and he's trying to fire through the smoke, but no, Neff manages to skate away there. So that means he has gone for mobile defense, and we see that GreatSerdj has also gone for shock rifle frontline. Whoa, was that I think that was a green squad there with the LMG as well. It's got cleaned up by that Stuart, and it's going to be slight withdrawal there on the front lines. Whoa, no, actually, here comes the Panzer Grenadiers from the side, clearing out that Zis. Now putting heaps of damage onto these rifles. They should probably retreat right now. In fact, I think they could even go down anyway. Looks like they... Whoa, look at that! They go down to those Grenadiers in the retreat path. Still snipers sniping away, doing a great job. Extremely effective against the very expensive to reinforce Panzer Grenadiers, though I believe that's also changing next patch. Reduction in the reinforcement costs. How's that sniper doing? 2 kills. Okay, so that's a fresh sniper, and that one's got 10 kills. Looks like he's also recruited. No, he's stolen a pack. What happened to that Zis gun? Oh, that's the Zis gun. So the teams have traded AT guns. Not sure who got the better end of that bargain. Pack being strong against vehicles, and the Zis of course having the HE barrage, making it very strong against infantry. Whoa, double snipers, making short work of those Grenadiers. Oh, and the Zis gun finishes the job with a miracle hit there, knocking out that last Grenadier model on retreat. Oh wow, that was really lucky. Nicely done there with the captain dodging that rifle grenade. Oh, but they're getting shredded by that flamethrower. Drops one of the bazookas. Here comes the Grenadiers trying to pick it up. Stuart's trying to make it hard for them, parking on top of it so they can't really select it. And inflicting a lot of bleed in the meantime. Wow, those Grenadiers are just almost dead after that bazooka steal attempt. So still tier 2 from Neff, but I mean no tier 3. I mean he's ticked to tier 3 but hasn't put down the tech structure yet. Okay, looks like Gaddafi's actually putting down that now. So you may be seeing a Panzer IV, though he's done it a bit late. There's quite a lot of fuel in the bank here. I've done that about 30 fuel earlier. Still nothing from GreatSerdj though. Looks like he hasn't put down any more tech structures. Kind of surprising, but interesting. I mean, it's interesting choice. I suppose having 2 AT guns will keep the allies pretty safe against any tier 3 units. So AT guns are rather immobile. Oh, in comes HE barrage from the stolen Zis. That shall miss. Oh, grazes that sniper. But both of them get away to safety. That was quite low though. Gotta be careful with that squad for sure. Demo charge over here, and just a huge wall of barbed wire has gone down there as well. Perhaps trying to make access to that fuel point slightly more difficult. Oh, and he's setting up mines on the edge of it, so it's kind of acting as a trap. So if you go this way, you'll run into a demo. Go this way, you run into a mine. Interesting choice, but it looks like he's about to be found out. Those communities taking extremely long time to plant that mine because they're down to 2 models. Much slower construction time because the Stuart does have a lot of trouble with firing over walls, as you got to see there. In fact, a lot of tanks do. So, slightly surprising, a flak panzer from Gaddafi, though not a terrible choice, I suppose, considering the composition of the Allies' armies right now. Doesn't really need any anti-tank. Oh, and that demo charge does get spotted by Gaddafi's sweepers. Now he's probably going to take out this pack here, even with these minesweeper equipped pyros. Should be able to do enough damage. No, here comes the Stuart, but here comes the flak panzer, and down goes the stolen pack. Where is... No, it's pack howitzer. There's the other Zis. So this thing's up for grabs right now. Stuart taking a few shells from the Oshwin. Activates shell shock. Allows it to escape. Captain has Karun looks like he's got 2 bazookas again. Does that mean weapon racks have been ticked? Huh? How are there so many bazookas? That's me. Maybe I misread one of these LMGs as a bazooka. Oh, there's a bazooka there. Anyway, Conscious with bazooka chasing down the Oscar and trying to finish it off, but he's got to run through those LMG greens and they're just shredding him. There's this barrage coming in once more. There's mine damage to those LMG green squads, forcing them back, but they're down but not out. Quite low on health, so drop squad members quite quickly from here, but still very much in this game. Here comes a big old blob of LMG riflemen. Oh, and down goes that green squad so quickly under sniper fire and 3 M1919 rifles. He's making really short work of those low health greens. Still, the Osman has completed repairs and the allies only have AT guns to deal with that at this point, so they're going to need something else. Okay, looks like Surge has ticked all the way to tier 4. It hasn't made anything from tier 3. So I'm curious to see what he decides to build next. What he's going to do to make use of that tech. Incendiary rounds. Threatening that Stuart, only dealing a light sprinkling to it though. Oh, and in comes the flak panzers, going deep, manages to flank the Zis, and I think that's going to go down. Yep, there it goes. Pack House is probably up next, and things are looking rough for the allies right now. I think GreatSerdj not building any tanks for so long has left them super vulnerable to this flak panzer. Now it's just tearing up, and here comes a P4 to compound those woes. Looks like he spent some of his fuels actually going for an SU-85. Tank destroyers do go quite well on this map because it's quite narrow and quite long. Then comes the Stuart trying to put some damage onto the P4. Does activate shell shock. There's a bazooka here. Does he have AT grenades? No. Looks like he hasn't ticked the AT grenade still, so now the Stuart's in a lot of trouble. He needs to disengage. Oh, was that AT rifle grenade from somebody? Yes, from this rifle squad here. So now that P4's in a bit of trouble. Getting chased down by the bazooka squad. Here comes the captain as well. Still, they have this rather large obstacle in the form of a flak panzer to deal with to try and get close enough to the P4 to finish it off. Gaddafi still hasn't selected a doctrine either. Could go for one with Panzer Tactician, maybe elite troops. Try help his P4 to escape. Here comes the SU-85 though. Both these tanks super low. Does indeed select elite troops. Pops the Panzer Tactician. SU-85 will not be denied. Charges right through smoke. Knocks out the flak panzer. Looks like he's going to finish off the P4 in short order as well. Where's the... Oh, the pack. Oh, look at that. It's just got shredded by all of those LMG riflemen. And down goes the P4. A crushing, crushing blow to the Axis armor forces. So, slightly overextending there with his P4. Got AT grenaded, and that was the beginning of the end for Gaddafi's armored forces.
M7B1 Priest, ready for action.
I can see what he's trying to do there. He had them on the ropes. He's trying to go in for the kill, but sometimes when you make those plays, they do end up costing you dearly.
German tank is murdering us!
Looks like these riflemen are trying to sneak away with this pack, and they may actually be able to do so because SU-85 is doing heaps of damage to this P4.
Bust out the metal, boys.
As you can see, Gaddafi doesn't have enough infantry to really support anything at the moment. Still, Neff now has 2 P4s, waiting for a favourable engagement here. Double snipers making short work of this Panzer Grenadier squad, and they do retreat just in the nick of time, not before dropping a tasty Shrek there. Could go double Shreks for his conscripts. No, he's going to put that on shock troops, it looks like. Also not a terrible idea. Super durable shock troops with a potent anti-tank weapon. Is this barrage? What is that? Is that a pack house or barrage? Whatever it did, it made short work of that MG42 there. So let's take stock. Neff still has quite a sizable army, 62 population, but we can see Jay's done a pretty good job keeping his squads alive. He's up to 74. Saw it pop up. Maybe he's decrewed one of his vehicles. Yes, he's decrewed his priest. So that's a nice trick there to try and keep your population tax down. Decrewing your priest while it cools down. And wow, that MG Grenadier goes down to the snipers. Now, these things must be doing good. 25 and 19 kills. Remember, one of these died as well, so they have been going very well for GreatSerdj. And he's coming in with a Katyusha now. The luxury of ticking all the way to tier 4. You have plenty of vehicles at your disposal. So quite a lot of indirect fire coming in from the allies. See those rockets raining down. Oh, that squad could go down if the Stuart decides to continue the chase, but does not. Good thing too, there's a shreked up pea green squad here. Thunder grenade! Whoa! Takes out the sniper! Oh, that was a good one. Definitely worthwhile throwing that bundle grenade. So down goes one of GreatSerdj's snipers. Wonder if he'll build another one. He has been having a lot of success with them, to be honest. Sometimes it can be a bit harder to keep snipers alive in the late game with so much indirect fire just flying around and so on. Oh, down goes the MG and the garrison. Gaddafi not paying enough attention there and cost him his team weapon. Okay, looks like he's combining a P4 with a Stug. Just trying to stall for the Tiger Ace. Oh man! Seems like all the Axis like infantry are just dropping all their weaponry. It's all falling into the Allies' hands. They're definitely getting a bit unlucky on that front in terms of weapon drops. Now this P4 putting in some damage onto these caches. Takes out this one. This one's gone all the way into the base. Trying to knock out the platoon command post. Unusual target, but actually doesn't want any 50 cals. shell shock activated once more. P4 reacting, pops smoke. About to take an AT grenade maybe. Takes a bazooka. No, he still hasn't got AT grenades. Takes a walloping from all of these anti-tank guns though. Ooh, but he manages to get away. That's 4 AT guns and 2 of them are packs. Making things very dicey for that P4 there. Oh, but T-34-76 is doing a heap of damage to Neff's. Oh, P4 and it gets main gun destroyed. Terrible luck there. Oh, and it's abandoned a base. Oh my god. Axis are getting super unlucky in this game. Just dropping all their weapons for the allies to pick them up and now abandoning a juicy tank in Jay's base. It was a very high risk play, but still super unlucky for the Axis. So blasting away at that P4 has vetted this T-34-76 up very quickly. Kind of surprising that GreatSerdj didn't just save for the IS-2, but maybe he felt that things were getting a bit heated over there in Jay's base and just needed that quick medium armor solution. T-34 takes a walloping from the Stolensis and Stug. Also taking a Faust. Has managed to back behind this garrison. And here comes the Jackson. So this may do a heap of damage to the Stug. There's actually an AT gun here as well. Stug's advancing, trying to finish the job on the T-34. It is behind this bush here, so it's probably blocking line of sight. AT gun is repositioning. Well, it needs to fire. Why isn't it firing at this? Okay, it's finally set up now. Oh, but it's cleared. Gets cleared by those LMG Grenadiers. I don't know what happened there. Bugged out for ages and just failed to fire. Whoa. M1's got cleared as well. I imagine that's coming in on this MG. A little bit of damage. They are behind heavy cover though, reducing the damage they're taking by half. Now that heavy cover is destroyed. Luckily there is a command tank on the field, making them even more durable. Command tanks are very strong in these 2v2 games as they do provide the defensive buff for your allies as well. Yeah, but they do come one command point later though, of course, now at 9 command points. Not you can see that anymore. So just a few skirmishes going on here. People are trying to sit at range. Oh, it takes a walloping from their Jackson. Pop smoke. Will it be sufficient? It sounds like it's got a damaged engine or something. Do you hear that? The nasty noise. Sounds like some kind of belt should come loose. Neff's P4 doing some hefty damage here on the left, but Pack is now being mobilised to deal with that. What is that coming in? It's time on target artillery.
We've dropped to 200 points.
Perhaps a slight waste of munitions. Would be better served using his munitions to get more LMGs for his riflemen. Squad still doesn't have one, or maybe even getting double LMGs on all his riflemen, increasing their AI power even further.
Squad, get ready!
Looks like he's blasting away at the sniper. Look how little damage their sniper took. It was in cover and it had the defensive buff, and it didn't even take a third of its health away there. That Katyusha rocket. Very, very durable sniper. Oh, Priest is getting very, very close. Oh, and that's the stolen P4. Incendiary barrage clears that pack in short order. And this could be a good time for the Allies to push now that pack is cleared. Though the onus is kind of on them because they don't have control of the center VP, but they have far superior indirect fire options here, so they can just sit out back, locate their enemy's team weapons, and then just fire a few volleys at them, and they'll win the long game that way. Oh no. P4 goes down. Is that on the ground? I imagine it's a weapon of some description. Priest is also barraging, and I hear, according to Cruz's list, that this has also received quite a big nerf in terms of AoE. SU-85 trying to execute a flank on that P4 and manages to get a nice shot off. P4 continues to draw fire. T-34 continues to draw fire. Trying to line up some good shots for the Jackson. Katyusha barrage largely off target. Need to go a bit deeper to find a home on that Zis. Priest has cooled down now, so he's recruited and bringing it back up to the front lines to try and make it more accurate.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders.
Ooh, did that rifle squad, I believe, just picked up an M1919. Double LMGs for a Vet 3 Green squad, and with the defensive buff, that's pretty much the Terminator squad. Oh, and that's a fighting position from J. Rare sight, but he did have munitions to burn it here. Looks like that Panzerwerfer didn't even get a single kill. No, it did get 3 kills, unless I missed another barrage. And Vet 1 already. Is that even possible? Did do quite a bit of damage to that ambulance, I suppose.
Enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
So we've got 2 Jacksons now for J, so plenty of anti-tank firepower, combining that with the SU-76, a lot of tank destroyers for the Allies. And they're going to need them because Gaddafi is just about there for the Tiger Ace. Oh no, this Jackson is deeply out of position there. It's on the front lines, and Panzer Grenadiers get up close and personal, knocking out very quickly. You have to be super careful with your Jacksons, they're so fragile. Oh, will this Vet 3 P Green squad? No. I was going to say, will they get wiped, but comes quickly retreat.
Machine gun point is ours.
Oh, nice hit from that Katyusha there. See how does... Oh, I must use troop training on that Panzerwerfer. Now it's... Ball is finally dropped. Finally figured out what we did there. Vet 1 it only really gains counter barrage, so it's not like it makes it a lethal killing machine. But oh well. Looks like most of the fighting is concentrated here on the center. Both teams. Our opportunity is on the flank. This one's defended by a lone Maxim. Or a sniper. Oh, we're missing action in the center. Tricked up shock troops. Making a play for the center VP. Trying to inflict some bleed onto the Axis VPs. You see the Axis are firmly in the lead at the moment. 345 to the Allies. 156. So the Allies do need to claw back some VPs. Oh, Stokes actually doing a bit of damage with this main gun here, rear sight. Oh, but it takes a walloping from the Jackson AT gun combo. Pop smoke, will it be enough? Here comes the Tiger Ace though. Looks like he's trying to get deep for a Faust, unsuccessful. Doesn't matter, Tiger Ace uses Tiger Weak Point, stunning the Jackson. But Tiger Weak Point in turn activated by the pack. Pack's about to be cleared maybe, in comes Peagrins from the side. Everybody's trying to fire through the smoke. This squad is going deep with its Shrek, trying to finish the job. And oh, Katyusha Bra is also trying to put some damage onto that Stroop. Allied front line slightly collapsing here as Neff's troops run straight through the center, making short work of all these T-weapons. P4 going deep, trying to flank these two Su-85s for GreatSerdj. T-34 cannot penetrate either. Oh, that shot misses. Is he going to knock out this Su-85? T-34. Oh, no, he doesn't manage to do so. Long range shot from this Su-85 finishes the job in that deep, deep play from that P4. Gutsy play too. I admire that kind of game. So the Allies have inflicted a lot of damage onto the Axis tanks. And Gaddafi has had to build himself another squad of Pioneers to try and speed up repairs for his Tiger Ace. Last thing you want when you have Tiger Ace on the field is for it to be repaired incredibly slowly. You're suffering from that heavy manpower tax and fuel tax. You don't want it to be all for nothing. Before making some interesting plays. Nice tech round through the smoke from the Su-85. Oh, what is that P4? That is a pathing nightmare. It can often happen when you get stuck around these standard territory points. You can't phase through them and can cause all sorts of pathing issues, and that's what we saw there from the P4. Decided to turn around, do a pirouette there, and go to the Su-85 fight. Unlucky for Neff. Was that Gaddafi? Oh, that was Gaddafi's P4.
Enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
Neff now going for a Puma. Interesting choice. I suppose if he vets it up, he can also get Tiger Weak Point. That's a bonus. Uh-oh, P4 in the centre's in trouble. Needs to pop smoke. Oh, and down it goes. Inattentive. Excuse me. Inattentiveness there from Neff costs him his Panzer IV. So, if we look at army size, we can see that Allies are in the lead. That investment in indirect fire seems to be paying off. And the Tiger Ace hasn't had enough of an impact so far. Perhaps once it's been repaired, this next push will turn things around for the Axis, but as it stands they are suffering a triple cap, so that's quickly being reversed on all 3 points. Oh, just 2 points. Jackson's got some nice vet up to vet 2 now. What about these tank destroyers? Vet 1 and vet 0. Here comes the Tiger Ace, but the 2 Jacksons were in a lovely position to counter that. Quickly force it back for repairs once more. Strook still hasn't received repairs. It's not enough repair power for that Axis. Oh, what happened to that second squad of Pioneers? I have no idea. Gaddafi probably needs to make another squad for repairs. As it is, his armoured force has been out of commission for so long. Really hasn't made good use of that Tiger Ace because of that. Oh, P4 runs into the Jacksons once more, and Jacksons decide to chase through the smoke. No, maybe not. Trying to attack through the smoke instead, but Blitz P4 is far too fast for that maneuver. Looks like GreatSerdj did decide to make himself another sniper. This one's up to 4 kills. So the Panzerwerfer was targeting the snipers, but they do dodge it and continue to wreak havoc on the Axis infantry squads. Looks like the Priest is just barraging away at this bunker. And these Jacksons, man, they're just teeing off on this Axis armor. Interesting choice for Neff to select mobile defense. It is perhaps a bit weak in 2s, I feel. It doesn't have much in terms of a late game. I always feel on Rails and Metal you pretty much need a elephant. So it's a shame that neither of these players went for one. Oh, down goes the highly vet sniper there. Nicely picked up by that P-Werfer. How's that going? 12 kills. Oh, I'm missing some action there. Strook goes down to the double Jacksons. We did see the Puma go down over here to the SU-85s. So the heavy investment in indirect fire and tank destroyers seems to be working out pretty well for the allies here. I haven't seen any heavy tanks from the allies either. No IS-2s. That being said, the incendiary barrages have been working quite well for GreatSerdj.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Green as green can be. Well, grab your shit.
So the allies are quickly righting the victory point situation. Oh no, is this P-Green squad going to stay in there for time on Tiger Artillery? This thing takes so long to fall down. When it does, it's vicious. Hopefully they get in front of it. Gives the Panzerwerfer. Oh, doesn't do too much as usual. 15 kills. That's not too bad, honestly. So Katyusha up to 22. Katyusha's been on the field for a lot longer though. Tiger Ace finally repaired, once more returned to frontline action. Jackson's rotates to try and put some damage on it. SU-85's coming down the road. Distance around the corner from the shack. Tiger's taking a lot of damage. There are no AT guns in its retreat path either. Nothing to stop those tank destroyers from continuing their chase. Oh, breakthrough, or counterattack tactics rather. Used there by Neff to try and do something about the victory point situation, but can only do so much. Oh, Tiger Ace goes deep, wipes his squad, but it's under a million tank destroyers. Arc of fire there. Manages to escape with a bit of blitz action. Very, very fast with blitz is the Tiger Ace. Still, we see focus sight on this SU-85, and it's giving some nice vision to these SU-85s, knocking out these emplacements here. You can see that there are no AT guns. And it's like lights on a runway for these these tanks. They're just going in for the kill now. Oh, I'm not even streaming this. Is it odd coincidence?
The enemy has destroyed one of our forward installations.
So here is the IS-2, and that should be the game decider. Whoa, one of the SU-85s gets caught out there. And it wasn't even the one with focus sight on either. It was the more mobile of the two tanks. Just sat under that pack fire for far too long. Oh, I feel sorry for the Grenadier squad. Has activated counterattack once more, speeding up the neutralizing of that point. Oh, but the sniper! Oh, the sniper is not having a bar of it. Oh no, it captures more rapidly. Okay, so that one doesn't neutralize it, it caps it quickly. Don't get confused. Jay gets a bit ambitious there, running pretty much all the way into the Axis base. Oh, but here come the Jacksons racing down the road, going deep for the Tiger Ace. They know that the Axis can do pretty much nothing to the victory points, so they're just going in for the kill. Still, there is a pack in here now, lots of anti-tank. Oh, but here comes the time on target. Will this land on anything? As I said, it takes a very long time for time on target. Oh, he's walking the pack right into its arc of fire. Oh my, I don't know how he escaped that. P4 trying to execute a flank on the IS-2, but it doesn't matter. The Axis are going to run out of VPs, and that'll be the game. GG. Allies win. Interesting decision here from the Allies. Investing more in indirect fire early in the game, and that ended up paying dividends over the course of the game. Also, the Axis quite reckless with their packs. I think they lost 3 packs to the Allies quite early on, and that certainly shut down the Panzer IV play from both of the Axis players and caused them a lot of issues. Anyway, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.